pressure cooking, cooking under pressure. This is what I have done with this one pot wonder. This is a black-eyed bean stew curry with mushrooms. Let's go and see how we do it. Come with me to the kitchen. So, it's Wednesday. It's about 7:30. Had a long day at work. Very tired. But I still want to have something tasty, because having something yum, tasty, wholesome, especially in the cold weather, really makes me happy. So I'm going to make a black-eyed bean, and in Hindi we call it lobia, kind of a curry stew mix with some mushroom and some warm spices. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm going to add a lot of ginger. I tend to eat a lot of fresh ginger during the winter. My mum used to say that it is very good. It's got anti-inflammatory properties and got a lot of goodness. So I'm going to put some oil. I use mustard or rapeseed oil for cooking. So a little of oil, wait for it to heat up. Put some cinnamon. Cinnamon adds a certain amount of sweetness and aroma to the dish. I always associate cinnamon with my winter cooking. So I've got some cinnamon. I'm going to add some cumin. Adds a bit of earthiness. 1 spoon, 1.5 teaspoons, yeah. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Let's get a spoon. I'll add some bay leaves. So the oil has to be hot when we put our dry whole spices, because it's the hot oil that will help extract the aroma and the flavors from the dry spices. On their own, they're dry, and well, you can smell them, but there's no taste. It just comes alive when you put them in hot oil. So that's really, really important. I'm now going to put some onions. So again, these are finely sliced onions. I want a thickish gravy, so I'm not going to chop them. You know, a lot of people have said, how long should we fry the onion for? Right? So in Indian cooking, if you want to make like a bhuna, or you want the dish to be rich and have a deep color, then you fry the onions for a long time. You caramelize them till they are deep brown. And bhuna means fried, fried, fried. So here in restaurants you get bhuna this, bhuna that, but bhuna means deeply fried. So when I say deeply fried, darkly, you know, that color. But for my daily cooking, especially when I'm doing pressure cooker, then I fry my onions till they are golden brown. The heat is high and the heat is on. And now I'm going to add some fresh ginger. I normally take some ginger and I grate it, and I put a little drop of olive oil, and I use it for a couple of days. When I don't have fresh ginger, then I tend to use the ready-made jars that you get, but otherwise, one rule is fresh ginger garlic in Radikal Kitchen. So ginger has gone in. I think I fry for probably 2 to 3 minutes for the ginger and onion to cook. Going to add some tomatoes, not a lot, just for a little color. So this is like a 1/4 can of tomatoes. If you don't have tomatoes, or you don't want to use tomatoes, that's fine too. I just used it to give it a bit of a color. Tomato puree is fine, so if you want to use, you can also use a tablespoon of tomato puree. Okay, it's already changing color. I'm going to add some cumin powder and coriander powder. So I'm going to add more coriander than cumin, because I've already added cumin seeds at the start of the cooking, so to kind of balance it. And cumin is quite a strong, assertive spice, so I'm going to add the coriander and a little more coriander to kind of balance that. And then some salt, This was a one whole pack of mushrooms, but I think I'm just going to use half of these. I'm going to use the other half maybe tomorrow. Cook the mushroom, mix it well in the masala mix. And then I've got the black-eyed beans. What I did was I took the dried beans, I soaked it and I pressure cooked it. So these are already pressure cooked, so it's like 80% done. So what I'm doing is adding the liquid when I pressure cooked the beans. If you're using a tin of can, then just add a bit of tap water. But I'm just using the liquids because there's a lot of kind of goodness and taste. I use the coriander for garnish, but then I also like to use a bit of coriander when I'm cooking it, so that the flavors from the coriander kind of absorbed in the main dish. Finally, 1 spoon of garam masala. So this is garam masala, lovely aroma, homemade. You can get them in the shops, but Mama was here over the summer, so she made my stock. Nice Punjabi garam masala. Garam masala you tend to add at the end. And because the beans are already boiled, semi-cooked, I'm just going to give it one pressure. That means one whistle, so it goes psst, and then I come and turn it off. Here is my yummy black-eyed bean stew. I can actually get the aroma of the cinnamon, and I've got the coriander. I hope you enjoy cooking it. It's one of my favorite dishes. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. Bye.